Who are you?
You got a name?
I'm Rey. Rey.
She would be honored to know your family name, too.
You,
I don't have one.
the scavenger.
I'm just Rey.
I'm just a scavenger.
The Resistance sent me.
They sent you.
I could do this.
What's special about you? Where are you from?
I didn't know there was this much green in the whole galaxy.
Nowhere. I've got to get back to Jakku.
I have to get back to Jakku.
You're so lonely.
You're a pilot. You can fly anywhere. Why go back?
But I have to get home.
You got a family?
Do you want to know the truth about your parents?
You already know the truth.
Or have you always known?
Whomever you're waiting for on Jakku,
None of your business, that's why. I've already been away too long.
So afraid to leave.
they're never coming back.
Rey Skywalker, one with the Force and one with herself, the strongest Jedi and the most powerful individual. The story of the Scavenger.
Your parents threw you away like
Rey is
garbage.
one of the most powerful Jedi to have ever lived. She had a very high sensitivity to the Force and managed to control and over time master it to her fullest potential, worshipping it to connect and communicate with other beings and Force users, even across vast distances of space.
You come from nothing.
You know, Rey may be a bit overpowered, but it will never change the fact that her life was very miserable like Anakin and Luke.
What's your greatest weakness?
She was all alone, had no one around, was treated like garbage, constantly in danger when she got some new friends, losing people she accepted as family she never had, even her own grandfather hates her. She also lost her lover after losing her own life. She is the apex, combination of 1,000 years of not just one, but both sides of the Force. She is more powerful than we know, and in her strength and her wisdom, she chose neither side of the Force. She chose to be the balance, the first on-screen grey Jedi, as she chose her own path and finally fulfilled what Anakin started. Balance to the Force.
Close your eyes.
The Skywalker saga, story, prophecy, and legacy will always live throughout and within Rey. Her story is fantastic and just awesomely epic as it is breathtaking. I know a lot of people didn't like how she proclaimed herself as Skywalker, but within the film, once she realizes she is a Palpatine, she is terrified. Then we find out that Luke and Leia both knew that she was a Palpatine and weren't afraid. They both realized that it was up to her to choose what would happen, if either darkness or light would win. She chose who she wanted to be, so in the end she chose herself, and I believe her taking the name of Skywalker is more of a poetic title than an actual namesake. She chose to be a Skywalker and follow the Skywalker's teachings rather than let herself fall to darkness as a Palpatine. Balance of the fight between the Sith and the Jedi. The dark side and the light side of the Force as all three trilogies connect. It showed all the parallels between all three trilogies of how Anakin fell to darkness, and came back, and how Obi-Wan rose to the light and became a tutor to Luke, and just like how Kylo Ren fell to darkness and came back to be Ben Solo and save Rey, like Vader did for Luke, and then how Luke became a tutor for Rey, just like Obi-Wan and Yoda were for him. It's all connected. The legacies of both sides, of the Force fighting for balance through the Sith and the Jedi. It was a testament to all of our favourite and most known characters in the saga that many of us grew up in, all thanks to Emperor Palpatine. Ben and Rey are a dyad in the Force, two that are one, something that hasn't been seen for generations. The balance between the Force, the light side and the dark, a Skywalker and a Palpatine, a Solo and a Kenobi, a man who is the son of a princess and a scoundrel who was troubled and tempted his whole life by the Force, just like Anakin. A woman who is the daughter of a man full of pure evil but yet still tempted by the light. The granddaughter of an emperor, the heir to the throne, the one set to bring balance to the Force, once and for all, just like Obi-Wan. But who will she be? A desert scavenger and herself? Rey is no Jedi. She is all the Jedi, the split between and that combines the Force together. She is the chosen one. She is Rey. Rey Skywalker.
Rey who? Rey Skywalker.